Hey there, Wall Street winners. It's Thursday, November 13th, and we're expecting earnings today out of Applied Materials, symbol AMAT, which we follow. It's down today. Most of the market's down today, but they are going to come out with earnings after market close. And just video really on the AI bubble. There's lots of talk that AI is a bubble right now, or that we're in a bubble and that it can't continue at this pace. And I mean, there's some truth to that, because in any kind of scenario or any kind of economic cycle where things are growing, there tends to be bottlenecks in the growth process, because it's not just one element. And if we take AI as an example, obviously we have the chip development, which we'll say is being led by NVIDIA, but others are starting to get into it. NVIDIA definitely has the lead and the market share in that segment right now. But then we also have the data center infrastructure. So you've got CoreWeave and many other data center companies building out data centers, massive data centers, to house these, call them supercomputers, or all of these chips that NVIDIA is producing in the computers they run in. And then you need the power and cooling side of that. So you look at companies like Vistra as an example, off today as well, that's building the power to support these infrastructures. And that's really the key element that I want to hone into right now, is the power, because power generation does not come online quickly. You can build a building, a facility, fairly quickly, but getting power generation can take some time. And there's an interesting article here from Dow Jones that has an interview with Satya Nadella, the CEO of Microsoft. And effectively what they're saying, they go over the companies that are building this power infrastructure, and they touch upon Vistra as being one of them, and Talon Energy and Constellation Energy and others involved in that as well. But what they're saying is now the maybe demand or increase in stock value and appreciation of a company's value is going to construction companies like Caterpillar and engine makers like Cummins and oil services, because they're looking for alternative energy sources right now. The big concern is that Satya Nadella is saying in a recent podcast, it's the ability to get the builds done fast enough close to power. If you can't do that, you may actually have a bunch of chips sitting in inventory that you can't plug in, or that he can't plug in. In fact, that is my problem today. So interesting knowing that NVIDIA is coming out next week, and obviously earnings are likely to be very good and forecasts are to be good, but the forecast could slow down for these companies if there isn't enough power infrastructure to support the use of the chips once they're purchased. There's no reason for a Meta, an Amazon, a Google, a Goldman, any other company to continue buying these chips in the volumes that they are, in the billions of dollars they're spending annually, if they can't plug them in. They're going to postpone those sales. Now, other companies may take them, but they're going to have the same challenges in their data centers. So power is the next critical element of the AI boom. And we're going to really have to see some changes, likely in regulation, to support that globally, not just in the US. Good luck in your trades today. If you like the videos, please hit the like and subscribe button.